Hello everyone, it's Natasha from Treasure Books. So I wanted to share with you my latest completed project. These are matching sets, bags and journals. This is the second batch of these that I've made, so you might have seen these before on my channel. Alright, so let's get straight into it, shall we? Okay, so the first one that we have is this one here. It's called Dandelion Clocks. That's the name of this upholstery fabric. Some of you might know that my dad is an upholsterer, so we can get some beautiful upholstery fabrics. Okay, that opens up, and then inside here is the journal that fits perfectly. I'll take it out for now. We'll go through the journal in a moment. At the back here is a pocket and a large section here, and then another section here, and also a hook for your keys as well. Okay, so that's the bag. This is all leather. The strap is leather. All of this is leather, and it's beautifully handcrafted and made by my dad. So that's the bag. I'll just show you all the different sets that I have available. I have 3, and then we're going to go into looking at the journal. So there's that one, and then there's this one. This one was really popular last time, so we made another one, and that's the bag. All right, so this is the journal. All of the journals are pretty much the same on the inside. There's 2 signatures, and there's a sewn in closure, ribbon closure, book plate at the front for you to write the name of the journal or year or whatever you wish. The size is 6.5 by 9.25, and there's 132 pages front and back. All of them have this pocket at the front with a tag and a note from the bookmaker. This is from Jibidneri. You can download this free from her website, and this is a perfect little thing to include with your journals, especially if you are gifting it to someone who's not familiar with a junk journal. Okay, so I am going to do a thorough flip through of this one, and then all the other ones I don't have to do a flip through because they're all pretty much the same. So this is a little acetate pocket in there. I've done lots of sewing, lots of stenciling, and adding little bits and pieces throughout. I couldn't add too much because then the journal and the bag together would weigh over 1 kilo. So I had to keep it under 1 kilo just to keep the postage as affordable as possible. But it is embellished slightly, and lots of sewing and things like that. And there's stenciling and book pages that open up like this, all sorts of different things to make it interesting for the writing process or the journaling process. Okay, this is the middle of the first signature, and I have a journaling little spot in there, and then this page from a book. This is tea-dyed. It's not an original newspaper, but it's all of the happenings in July 1924. So this is actually a book page that looks like a newspaper because I've tea-dyed it and distressed it to make it look old, I guess. But it's an original from the book. Let's keep going. So just some little poem pages there. This is calligraphy paper. This is onion skin dyed paper, stenciling, large doily, lots of different little things. Some images, poems, and this is the other side of that acetate pocket, and this beautiful envelope that has this amazing pattern on the inside. Gorgeous. Then I've included a little piece of this, what would you call it? I don't know, trim, and some tea-dyed paper. And then here is an envelope, and inside I've just popped some doilies and little things like that. Here is a little tag and a snippet little pocket, or a cluster pocket I should say. Sewing on the pages. This is wallpaper, some coloring book pages. I've done some hinged larger pages, so I'll show you here. This is the onion skin, and a little dragonfly, and I'll show you here what I mean about the hinged pages. So this is a little envelope that you can open up and write a note inside, and then I've hinged 2 pages together so that we can have these large flip outs like this, and the other side opens up like that as well. book page. This is a almost similar book to Edith Holden. I did show it in my last video that I did on these crossbody bag matching sets. It's beautiful effects from the tea dyeing process, and this is the middle of the second signature. So in here I've just included some little bits and pieces for you to use, and then just this little booklet. Everything's laid out exactly the same in all of the journals. These will differ, and it'll be the same thing but just different type of paper and thing. Stamping, some ledger paper, some wrapping paper. This is really good, thick, good quality wrapping paper. Dictionary page, lots and lots of writing space. I'm all about the writing space. This is Edith Holden, and that's the other side of that page that flips out, a hinged page. So I just put two pieces of paper together and then sewn them together, and I love that effect as well, this sewing on the page. Onion skin, scrapbook paper, and this a little pocket here with journaling tag, and that's the back of this journal. I have this little Handmade by Natasha from Treasure Books here, and that's the back of this journal. All right, let's have a look at the next set. Lots of people commented on this beautiful peacock bag in my last video, and this one's just a little bit different. We've just included an extra pocket here, which is always very handy, and there is our journal inside. I'll take it out, and look at this beautiful leather. It's so beautiful. And then same as the previous bag, we have a pocket here on the inside, and then the large section there, and then another large section here, and a hook for the keys. And just perfection. You can tell the skill in making this bag. Absolutely beautiful. So this was a collaboration with my parents. They make the bags, I make the journals, and everybody's happy. Okay, so I'm just going to show you very quickly on the inside. Here we've got a book plate, and then on the inside, I'm not going to flip through, but everything is pretty much the same. You will see the same things. Maybe the year will differ because I'm using original papers. I'm not photocopying because of the copyright issues, I guess. See, pretty much very similar. This is just a different type of scrapbook paper, but everything else is pretty much the same as the journal that you have just seen. Okay, this is the third set. This beautiful upholstery fabric that I didn't know the name of, and my dad can't remember the name of it, so I got very creative in naming it, and I simply named it Grey, because the leather is kind of greyish, some sort of is it grey, like a greeny grey? I'm not sure. So there's a pocket here at the front, and then of course the journal that fits beautifully in there. Same thing again as the previous bags, everything's the same. So the first bag, the Dandelion Clocks, doesn't have this pocket at the front. That's the only difference. So you will find these in my Etsy shop. I've left the link down below. Once again, everything's pretty much the same. So I'll just give you a quick little looky look. Beautiful tea-dyed pages, as you've seen. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it because everything is pretty much exactly the same. You might also notice in my Etsy shop, I have this bag listed. It's just the bag listed on its own, so there's no journal with this one. It's just the bag. So same kind of thing you can see here. And I really love the white thread on the black. I think it looks really, really beautiful. I really, really like this. I will link my previous video that I did on these sets if you wanted to have a little bit more information. I guess I went into a bit more in depth in that video, speaking about my collaboration with my parents to make these matching sets. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you feel inspired to make something beautiful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, hello, you're still here. Wow. Thank you so much for staying right to the end. That doesn't happen very often. I was just admiring my nails and I just realized that my nails go so well with this matching set right over here, and it wasn't even planned. And all these rings and all the blue sparkly nails, it's very gypsy kind of looking. I'm actually watching Peaky Blinders on Netflix at the moment, and I am in a gypsy kind of mood, so hence the nails. Anyway, if you stayed all the way to the end, leave me a comment. I'd love to see how many of you watched this video to the very end. If you are one of, well, obviously you are because you're still here. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything, for all of your support, for watching my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.